What's up everybody, this is Adam with Mr. Horse. We have made an update of our motion presets, the most handy pack, 3D pack and text preset, and I want to tell you all about it.
And so I did. It was 7 AM. And then I found out, after I've done everything, that I did everything wrong. Wrong microphone, ISO, screen recording resolution, wrong everything. And I'm doing it all over again. It's 7 AM in the morning the next day. I realized I forgot something again. And what's the moral of this story? Never give up. Now I need to catch the second breath. God, this vlogging is so hard. I'll show you how they used it. Alright, so hey, this is Adam with Mr. Horse. Welcome to this exciting tutorial. I'm going to show you what's new, and then, as a bonus, I'll show you how to use the presets in a case like this. So once again, let's dig into the new presets. Better controllers. I'll show you what I mean. So, for example, if I apply a preset, now all the controllers are under one effect. So if you add another transition to out, you will have just these two effects. All the three packs have this updated, the text pack, the handy motion presets, and also the 3D motion presets. Now let's talk about the text pack. The text pack has the biggest update ever. There are new presets, new controllers, new properties to control, and overshoot, bounce, 3D text effects. Woo! So many good stuff. I'll remove these two presets, select the layer, and to the search I will type overshoot text. And now you can see all the text presets that are overshooting. So for example, this one, I'll just drag and drop it on the layer, press 0 to preview, and voila! The controls are quite robust. As you can see, you can control pretty much everything. You can change the angle. I'll put the playhead here so we can see what we are doing. So for example, I will change the angle, I will change the the Y distance and also the X distance. Now if I preview it, and also for example the delay, now they will be more delayed, and the frequency, if I lower the frequency, whoops, let's say 70, press 0 to preview. You can also randomize the order by checking this checkbox. My favorite is position, rotation and scale. For example, this one. I'll apply it to this layer and check it out. If I turn off the randomize order, I can preview it and you can see it goes randomly for each side. I can change this by changing the random start value minimum and maximum. So if I put it to 0, all the presets will go from the bottom. Let's skip to bounce. Oh, hello, ciao. Okay, I helped my mom with computer, and here we go again. The bounce. I will change the search term. I will change it to bounce text. Here you can see the bounce presets. So for example, this one or this one, I'll apply it as in transition. You have a similar controls as you have under overshoot, so you can play with it. You can change the position, the initial scale. It always sets how it should look like in the beginning and how it will behave during the transition. So you can change the delay, the elasticity, maximum number of bounces. So for example, I will set it to 3. Yeah, it's a bit different. Now 3D text. I'll tab here 3D text, and here are the text presets. I'll apply this to the layer. I'll show you a little trick. If you press L after you apply a text preset, it will collapse the layer. L hotkey reveals the levels of the audio, and as the text layers have no audio, it doesn't reveal anything. So this is how it looks, and you can change all the properties. Maybe there's one more preset from the 3D ones I would show you. There's the 3D lines, animated lines. So this works for one or multiple lines. Another exciting thing about the update of text presets is that now you have much more control over the animated properties. For example, this one has now more properties. If I play this, you can see what it does, and now you can control the correlation, you can control the random seed, the wiggles per second. If I put there, for example, 0.5, it will wiggle. Maybe something more dramatic. Yeah, this is much more dramatic. This is for all the text presets. For example, this effect, I'll show you which one it is. I'll select the layer, I'll right click the applied presets, and I will select show preset in the list. So now it's selected, the preset in the list, and I can compare it with what I have here. So there's quite a lot of new stuff. Let's take a look at how you can use it in a case like this. You have already seen it. Let's take a look at how it was done. You know what's wrong with this? There is no motion blur. Let's deconstruct this video. I will not be making a tutorial how to make all of it. I tried and it was tedious and you would die. So let's go through the stuff.
I'm afraid the sun is way too high already. Mr. Horse. A trapped Mr. Horse. And the Batman. Pow! It's way too sunny. I'll take off this anti-filter. Here's the Batman. Here's the Mr. Horse.
I've made two main shots. Two. This is the first one and this is the second one. If I open it, you can see that it's a slow motion shot. Like this, it's pretty slow and boring, but it has a potential, and that's what we need. So I'll go back and I will show you what I did with it. So I've pre-composed it, then I have enabled time remapping by pressing this, then I have time remapped it. You can do similar time remapping in Premiere or in Final Cut Pro, but in After Effects you have much more control. I have speeded up some of the parts because it makes it look cool, and that's the same thing I did with the second shot. The second shot looks like this. Yeah, it's boring, so I have actually reversed it, and then I have speeded up the beginning, and here it stops. Good. Then I have added the force motion blur. With motion blur it looks much more natural. Without it, it would look like this. And that looks pretty boring, right? So with it, it looks like it's correct. Then I added a slight vignette and also a slight color correction, so I'll turn it back on, and then I have added some text layers. These text layers have animated position by keyframes. I was too lazy to do a proper tracker. I'm not even sure if it would be possible in this case, and that's pretty much the same thing as I did with this one. I have also animated the position. It goes it actually follows this leg of the tripod, and in here it moves a little bit in the z-axis, and then it moves out. Also, this background shot zooms in using the position and the scale property. That helps the transition to look good with the next shot, because otherwise it would look like crap. And now the interesting part, the presets. These presets are, you know, from Animation Composer, and I can maybe add something else. Well, this would be very creepy, but I can try, and the point of it is that I'll press L, that it's quite easy to do. You see? And that's it. This way I can easily try out different stuff and see how it looks quite right away, because it's very easy and quick to add a preset and remove a preset. This is the 3D preset from the bottom. I have adjusted the x-axis a little bit, so it goes from the right a little. And maybe I can try a different preset. Maybe I can try... Oops. I'll actually right-click, show preset in the list, set it to the right, remove the original one and add this one. Now, here's now what I will do. I will press U, select this layer with the shot, and I want to see where are the keyframes for time remap. So it ends here. So here starts the slow part. So I will move the marker, which ends the in transition, to the same position as is the keyframe in here. So now it should be correct. Quite, but it doesn't look as good as from the bottom. Yeah. Maybe I could change a little bit the position of the null. I suppose I will put the X here. Yeah, maybe even more. Okay, this looks much better. I'll explain you what I did. This is a position of a null. And this 3D preset, this one, what it does is that it rotates the text layer around a generated null. This is a null that I was controlling, the x-axis. So check it out. If I select this layer, now I'm controlling the position of the null. And as the null controls the text layer, it will affect the animation. Okay, so I'll make it fit once again. And let's preview it. And maybe I will move the transition a bit further in time. And this looks good enough. Let's preview the whole thing with motion blur. Man, this is gonna take some time to render, my friends. Okay, so that's gonna be it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching. I hope you found something useful in it. If you are into this kind of stuff, subscribe and see you in the next video. Oh, I know what I want to do. A human centipede. I'll make a new composition. Make a new text layer. Human, human, human. I'll go to effects, text effects, and position, rotate, scale, basic. Oh yeah! We got a human centipede. Let's stop this madness.
Yeah, smash the like button and subscribe if you're not already.